What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So IVR stock has been in the news a lot. They really had to do a reverse stock split, and there's some recent news about these guys, but I'm still closely watching these guys. You know, I love high yield dividend stocks. I bought the dip big time in these guys when the pandemic hit. And just using some play money with IVR, it was not a bad strategy. And, you know, I did sell the shares and I made some passive income with them. But we're still going to look at these guys a little bit. So a lot of you guys did request these guys. So I'm going to definitely go over this. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check this readout right now. So in the past 5 years, definitely when the pandemic hit, these guys were destroyed. They're sitting at 1092. Now, right here, you could tell they did a reverse stock split. I'll confirm that with you guys. Usually when companies are doing damage control and their price per share is down, they're trying to attract investors, or if they're in red alert mode, there is a reverse stock split. Now, again, I'm not giving financial advice for entertainment purposes, only disclaimer in the description. These guys are hit hard, and I'm still closely watching these guys. I mean, look at the major dip that they had, and they have never recovered since the pandemic. So we're going to look at these guys a little bit. So Invesco Mortgage Capital, we serve as your guide, employing our notable expertise and distinctive resources to derive value from real estate investments and deliver a high level and continual income to our shareholders. So let's go over these guys a little bit more. So based on these guys and their website, they're a proven risk-managed process seeking high investment income with the stability of principal. Dynamic real estate markets require a proven and fundamentally sound investment process, one focused on achieving competitive dividend while maintaining the stability of the portfolio's book value. At Invesco Mortgage Capital, we take an opportunistic approach. We consider a broader spectrum and opportunities and deliver a more diversified portfolio than most managers of mortgage REITs. Our external management team performs detailed analysis at the security, loan, property, and borrower level. We employ comprehensive risk management with specific elements integrated at each step of the investment process. So, here's their portfolio. It results from a series of disciplined and defined process stages, including macroeconomic and capital markets analysis, achieving detailed understanding of forces governing interest rates, the business cycle, and other financial conditions, mortgage sector analysis, identifying opportunities and trends in the agency basis, prepayments and credit sector basis, asset funding sources, security level analysis, performing meticulous amounts of loans, properties, borrowers, and underwriting bond structure, formal investment committee decision-making, establishing asset allocation risk boundaries, and evaluating overall opportunity and portfolio financials. And then transaction management, executing investment decisions through sourcing of investments, management of liquidity, funding decisions, and the active trading of portfolio positions. So the result of the portfolio is focused on the road ahead. With IVR, we seek to embrace emerging opportunities and avoid developing market risks and weaknesses. In the current environment, we are finding emerging opportunities in commercial real estate loan origination, risk-sharing arrangements with federal housing authorities. So that's one thing. Those two I want to go over right now. And I'm going to go over their revenue and dividend history real quick. This is what's very interesting, and the blows that happened in these guys recently. All right, so here's the revenue of these guys. This is in millions US dollars. 2016, 478, 2017, 545, 2018, 643, 2019, 778, 2020, ouch, 280, 2021, 169, and 2022, 194. So these guys are going to take a while to recover, honestly. Now, I may invest in some play money and throw that in with these guys because who knows, you know, long term something can happen. I took a big risk on EPR properties. I'm not telling you I'm buying these guys, honestly, but you know, it's one thing I've considered is just throwing some play money in and seeing what happens with these guys in the long run for some passive income. Because again, you know, Arbor Realty Trust was way down and their revenue was very strong. but they survived the pandemic very well, and they were amazing mortgage-backed real estate investment trust, probably one of the best. So let's go over a little bit of recent trends with these guys and some news. I'm on splithistory.com, and Invesco Mortgage Capital has a one split in IVR split history database. The split for IVR took place on June 6, 2022. This was a 1-for-10 reverse split, meaning for each 10 shares of IVR owned pre-split, the shareholder now owned 1 share. For example, a 1,000 share position pre-split became a 100 share position following the split. So that's one thing that's very painful. So with a company such as Invesco Mortgage Capital conducts a reverse share split is usually because the shares have fallen to a lower per share price point than the company would like. This can be important because, for example, certain types of mutual funds might have a limit governing which stocks they may buy based on the price per share. The $5 and $10 price points tend to be the important in this regard. Stock exchanges also tend to look at price per share price, setting a lower limit for the listing eligibility. So when a company does a reverse split, is looking mathematically at the market capitalization before and after the reverse split takes place, and concluding that if the market capitalization remains stable, the reduced share count should result in a higher price per share. Those are red flags. So, kind of had it coming. I mean, I told you before in my numerous videos, this is why I'm buying them, to see what happens and go from there. But I did earn some pretty good passive income from those guys. I may reconsider buying these guys again, doing something like this, but there are other things that I can invest in where I can earn better passive income as well. So let's go over their dividend history. So studying the recent trends, here's 2013, it was 65 cents to 50 cents. 2015, it was 45 cents. 2016, it was 40 cents. Then it jumped to 41 cents in 2017, 2018, 42 cents to 48 cents, and it dropped back down to 42 cents. 2019, it was 45 cents. 2020 was 50 cents, and then took a huge hit at 2 cents because of the pandemic, then 5 cents and 8 cents and 9 cents. And then it jumped to 65 cents because of the reverse split, and then it jumped to 40 cents, which is a dividend cut. Their payout ratio is 48% per Zacks. Number of dividend increases the last 5 years is 6. Dividend growth in 5 years is negative 39.77%. So that is a yield trap, and the dividend yield is 23.81%. If you bought 1 share, you made $2.60. Could there be more dividend cuts? Yes, there could be a strong possibility. I'm not giving financial advice. This is a risk. You're better off buying covered call ETFs, having a little bit more stability and dividend income. Of course, with covered call ETFs, you have an expense ratio. This one's a risk. I'm going to be honest with you. Play money could be thrown in here to see what happens in the long run. For passive income or dividend income, I mean, that can literally pay for my electric bill each quarter. There's some positives with that, but there's a little bit more negatives. So let me know what you think of this video. If you are new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I wanted to do an update on IVR stock. I really find this one interesting. These guys took a huge hit. So I just wanted to go over a few recent trends with the dividend cut and reverse stock split for some red flags. So you guys take care and have a good one. I'm going to try to squeeze a video in on Friday.